beams. We have 16 plates currently. 70. Oh, yeah, 18. 18 plates. So. Ooh. So. I mean, we have iron. That's not the issue. Ugh. Like, okay, we can do a few more plates. Yeah, I mean you've been pretty busy with your beams. So. Yeah, I'm currently busy with the iron, so I wanna get all of that done with before the coal runs out. Then I'm gonna check on you. How much linen do we actually have? We might be able to make a few more sails. What do you mean? Okay, yeah, 3 linen is not much. That's not enough for any. Well, I mean, if you keep it soft, I mean, most things the chat bot will probably catch. Ah. Might have to get a few more cough drops tomorrow. Because the cough is just still, it's dry, but it's annoying. No. Ah. Okay. I messed this one up. One more here. Yeah. So, 1, 2, 1, 2. It's not enough. So. For vein mining, yeah, I think first of all it depends on your basic settings. What did you, if you, I can show you in a moment how I usually do it. So yeah, so I think it should be then 8. I think 8 blocks. Or Crow is vanilla prospecting range 8 or 6? I'm not entirely sure. I think it's 8. Yeah, okay, 8. Then what I can show you in a moment. Just let me finish the few blooms here I have, so I can get that out of the way, and then I can show you how I usually do it. So here. So yeah, I mean that's yeah what Crow says. It's usually if you have bits on top of the soil, it's usually the easiest. But I think it's more like sometimes you're not really lucky with bits, especially when it comes to the more valuable ores like iron or bismuth fine. So those are not really common. I mean, tin and copper. I've seen gold and I've seen silver bits, but I've rarely seen anything like iron bits. They are pretty rare, I would say. So it's usually a good idea to have a way how to do the prospecting. So almost done. So, yeah, I mean iron is very rare. So it's usually what I do is when you have the prospecting, like let's see here. I've done very little prospecting so far, as you can see. But here we have high magnetite. This is high magnetite, and this is decent. So I can show you what how I went over the process there. Next plate. Charcoal here. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you play on a server, it's usually a bit easier. You can coordinate work and everything with other players. So I used to play on another SMP, but the server admin got a little bit too controlling in the previous weeks, and basically everyone left the server. And when he had his change of view or change of heart for the whole situation, it was already too late. And I was already pissed off because I was on staff. I had almost all permissions, and yeah, he was still gatekeeping a lot of things. And yeah, I think that was basically the end of the server. Oh yeah, chiseling, that is something Crow could probably show much better. I'm not very good at chiseling, at least when it comes to creative stuff. I can do functional stuff like this here. But yeah, I mean, I got FTP access to the server like 2 weeks ago, and the whole situation blew up because yeah, it's because the community was already split too much on the whole situation. Oh, yeah. Take that down. It's a bit unfortunate. We had a really nice community on the server and everything. We had it and the server was only running on weekends, so most people would have time to play because it's on the weekend, and you usually have people being pretty busy during the week. So, which was kind of nice to have a bit more of a reliable schedule for stuff like this. But yeah, it's unfortunate. I did join another SMP, but I haven't played on it yet because I'm a bit hesitant with the whole situation unfolding. So yeah, it annoyed me a little bit too much that the whole situation fell through. Oh yeah, okay, that's the server we were on. We had different villages, so each village had their own way of how to generate income. And like we had one faction that did everything based on a monarchy system, so the king would make decisions, and the faction I was in charge of, we had a mayor basically that would just have basic decision making. The rest of everything else would be decided by the council, and we basically agreed that we work as a community with everyone can make still or can still make their own money with their work, but we basically have large purchases would be done with the treasury and everything, which would make things much easier for for the whole community. I don't know. I mean, it was for our community, we were actually doing very well. Most of the other factions came to us if they wanted something, because we had a very streamlined process and everything. That we had different people doing different jobs, so everyone had their own strength, what they could do, and it allowed us to really focus on processing everything pretty early on. So it was it was very easy because I also paid every citizen a salary. So for every session they would get a certain amount of gold, which would allow them basically to make their own purchases if they wanted to do something. But they basically had the whole backing if they needed anything uh, like skill books or something. Those would be usually purchased with the treasury, which made large purchases of several hundred coins much easier and less of a hassle for people, because they could just say, hey, we're going to need that book, and then we would just buy that. So it was pretty easy for people. And yeah, unfortunately, yeah, the server fell through. And yeah, for now, I'm taking it a bit slow. So, okay. I have my prospecting pick. So I can show you how I do my prospecting. Oh yeah, first we're gonna check what Crow did upstairs. Yeah, so lots of beams here. So yeah, it looks really nice with all the beams and everything. Let's see what Crows did upstairs. Oh, finally a door here. Oh, okay. Yeah, looks good. So, what did you write there else? Uh, yeah, yeah. With the chiseling, that's always something you have to be mindful. I mean, we have a mod here on the server that if you see those small ledges here, we have a mod that allows you to insulate rooms with oakum. So you still have the room integrity and everything, but you can still walk through without having a door in between. Okay, so let's do some prospecting to show you how I do it. I should probably so add the mod map again. So yeah, and my yeah, I mean that's up to you, Crow. So let's see. I should have a hole somewhere where we can continue. Oh, there's a rift somewhere. we have my hole here to go underground. So yeah. So for the prospecting, how I usually do it, we have no reading here. So what I usually do is I take, was I here already? Yeah, I've been here already. So I just usually pick one block here. So, but let's change to prospecting. So I take this one, then go a few blocks. So now I got my first reading here, which starts at the first block. So what I now usually do is that I go into a different direction. Let's see, I can go down here. To get a bit away from our initial reading. So now I take one reading here, one reading here. Oh. Go away. So, and do my third reading here. So now we got still the copper, as you can see now, the copper went down because we basically got further away. Let me just quickly go in here, close the door. So we had the initial reading here for the one mining, and this is now, like, I don't know how far that is. It's yeah, about 50 blocks or something. So now the question is, we're gonna go back here, and I'm gonna go north and see if the copper density increases over there. So let's see. Let's see. Can I go? Is there any? Okay, I'm gonna go. Yeah, 1 second. Um, ah, and you can stand on the slab. Yeah. So okay. So let me quickly go and do another reading here. I'm gonna go a bit further. So okay, we should have a good distance to the first reading. So okay, now we're gonna do one reading here, then here, and here. So now as you can see, we got 2.75 copper here, and we got 3.32 here. But even though it says very poor, it's going up. So that means that the next copper is somewhere up here. Oh, oh okay. Oh, there's a cave up above me. So as you can see, we have I did make here, but as you can see now, this is very poor, with 3.32. We have one here with 2.7, and we have here one with minuscule, and we have one here with 1.22. So the most logical thing now is to go west with the reading and see if we get a better reading in the west. So just just gonna go like another 50 blocks or something. Yeah, the QP Chisel mod is very recommended. I think most servers usually use the QP Chisel. I mean, it's very reliable and well implemented in most game servers. So let's see. We're gonna do 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3.27. Okay, that means we have a slight dump here. Now the question is, because it's chunk based, this search here. So we can now decide if we go north, we might increase the reading, but it might also go down because we have native copper going down here. So, but we can do that for demonstration purposes. We're gonna go through here. I usually try to go at least like 30 or 40 blocks away from the initial reading, so I get like an idea. You can go larger distances, but it depends on how your resources are. Like if you don't have a lot of pickaxes, then you have to do a lot of search for that on the top level. And so 2, 3, okay, 3.72. So we are getting actually a better reading. It's still very poor, but we're also getting closer to the magnetite. Yeah, I think, I mean, the easiest way is for copper is really easy to gather. And once you have cassiterite to make tin bronze and everything, you do have a lot more ways to get your a lot of mining done, because tin bronze is definitely a good way to compensate for iron. So, okay, even found a cave here. So means let's take 1, 2, 3. Okay. So okay, copper is going down, but since we're here, I'm gonna take the bones, the axe, and also gonna take the bony soil here. So yeah, get some tea crow. So okay, we actually have here something. Might even be that I've been here before. No, I haven't been here before. So so we are getting closer now to the initial magnetite reading. Oh, There's quartz. So quartz is also a good indicator if there is there could be gold inside and silver inside the quartz. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna do a reading here. And we're gonna have to switch to actually node search. So quartz and flint. Okay, no gold. So let me quickly get further along here. We do want to get like a decent reading of copper. I mean, for iron, you have to go usually down to a certain depth anyway, if you want to get a good chance for iron. I mean, cave diving is always an option, but obviously, if you are low on resources and not even having oh, okay, I don't have any food with me. Also, very important, if you're cave diving, bring food. So 2.23 and the magnetite is going up. So I don't have any food with me. So yes, I changed um, the the sound pack, so you can on my server you people sound like a cat if they take damage. Because I got a bit bored of the instruments. So let's go up here. There's to the outside. So okay, let's go quickly back to the base, get some food. Ooh. Oh, come on. There's so much shrubbery in my way. Oh, look. There's a moose. So, let me take that moose with us. So, so get some extra meat for the butchery. I can last a little bit longer. Oh. So, I mean, it's not far. So, yeah, but I don't know if the way I explained the prospecting to you was helpful or not. It's how I usually do it. And I would say I do have good results in generally. It's not really luck. It's more that you have to keep in mind that ores are distributed in chunks across the uh, across the whole world. So and it's not very even. So, 1 second. Oh, how's this one actually doing? 27 left. Oh, it's already obstructed. Oh, because it's done. Yeah, it's done. So I can actually take out the firewood here. So, let me get something to eat here quickly. Yeah. There we go. So let me put the moose in here. So so put this in here. So no, but if you look at the map here with let me remove the terrain and the waypoints. So we started with this. I think yeah, we started with this reading here. So if you have 2.75, we went to first south, so the reading decreased. That means that uh, the copper is going in this direction. So, and we had this one, which did increase by about 1.2%. So, and we have here 3.3. So the reading for the copper goes in this direction. I can actually make this maybe, let's see, with it's because it's still very poor. But if you have it with magnetite, you can actually see that like dark red, minuscule. But if you have orange, it's poor, and or yeah, and then you have yellow with which is decent, and when you have a dark green, then it's very high. I don't think I have anything that has a very high reading. Oh, here. So see, ultra high. That is the highest rating you can actually get from a reading. That so and yeah, see, I don't know. We have here magnetite very high, so and it goes up in this direction. So it would we would probably get an ultra high reading for magnetite somewhere around here. And you also have to keep in mind that depending on um, how abundant you're setting up your ores, like the the default settings um, can make it very difficult to actually gain resources because they just uh, yeah, they are hard to find in those situations.